everyone, welcome to Weirdest News in History. So, a dog that paints portraits, dolphins dance when they see their reflection, mushrooms that play music, and whales are bringing gifts to humans are just some of the odd and strange news you'll hear on tonight's episode of Weirdest News in History with your host, Ben Chasteen, or with me, Ben Chasteen, and Jordan. Music is so funny. I like it. How are you doing, Jordan?
Good. How are you? Yeah, I like the new transitions.
Yeah, I like what you did there. So no,
it's a little different.
Yeah, I started seeing like these like random, funny, weird animal videos and whatnot, and I was like, oh, we should just do a show about this because there's some pretty cool, funny stuff. So, all right, number 5 here. Whales keep handing fish or giving fish as a gift to humans. Here's a video of one of the instances. Whale over there, and it's slowly coming along. Slowly. It's really cool though. Man, I don't know if I've ever seen a whale in the ocean. I've seen dolphins countless times. And manatees. Manatee came right up to me.
Never seen either.
Really?
Well, I think in Florida I did see like dolphins like swimming by like
Oh no.
far
It's
away.
hurt.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, they think it's hurt. And then all of a sudden,
Oh no, it's
it
bringing
has
over
fish.
food. Oh my goodness, it's bringing over food.
At IHG's Holiday Inn.
Okay. Yeah, not that. So that's just one video, but there's been countless instances of this. And so recently, scientists got together to try to figure out what the heck was actually going on. And there's been everything from dead seals, mostly fish and seals, but they're all dead. And they'll see a boat and like start coming over. And so, Jordan, can you pull up this article from Science Daily here? And so these scientists got together and marine biologists really to try to look at what was going on, and they looked at 34 different instances over 2 decades where wild orcas offered food to humans around the world. So they also made sure that the whales initiated first contact. That it wasn't like, humans saw a whale and they were like, oh, let's bring our boat over here and closer to them. So these are instances where the whales made contact first with the humans. And what was weird is that they also waited to observe the human response. And if the humans didn't accept the food or the gift, they would try again. And so what they found was that orcas have food. They do like food sharing with each other to build relationships, and so they're thinking that they're trying to seek a connection with humans now by doing this. Seems to be kind of a newer phenomena with whales. And it's also the first detailed accounts of such behavior in non-domesticated animals. Like your dog will come over or your cat, Ever have a cat catch a mouse? Yeah, they want to bring it to you as like, see, and then like show you as a gift, I know when my cat catches lizards, they like to, make sure that I see them eat it. Because it's like, look what I just did. I just caught this lizard for you. But
This is a whale bringing fish to a diver.
To a diver, yeah. Look at that, amazing. So once again, they're we already know like whales and dolphins and are some of the most
Intelligent.
intelligent of all species on the planet. I mean, outside of humans, but
I don't know. They might be smarter enough.
they may be. I think really, I do think that they're very, very intuitive and very, like how like psychic in some aspects. In fact, if a woman is pregnant, dolphins will know right away if a woman is pregnant. And and then it could have some to do with sonar. It could also just be some kind of super senses that they have as well. But either way, it's pretty cool. So
This is really cool.
if you're out there and a whale gives you any kind of gift such as fish like this, don't be disgusted by it, and you should take it, and it will make the whale happy that you took it, because
Is this their way of apologizing for capsizing all those boats?
do whales capsize boats?
Yeah, orcas have been like capsizing like yachts and stuff.
It's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been capsizing like really expensive like yachts, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so
that's funny. Maybe it is. Maybe they're like, hey, sorry, we're not all bad. It's pretty funny.
all right.
I like whales. Whales are cool. Speaking of whales, we'll move on to dolphins for our number 4. There's actually kind of 2 parts to this, because I thought this was, and one of these we actually, I think Rob and I did a whole show on Edge of Wonder, but NASA once upon a time prepared for alien communication with an LSD dolphin sex experiment. We have talked about this, but
I know Metaphysical did a whole episode.
Yeah, okay. That's why I didn't want to go too much in detail. We're going to go to the next part of this pretty soon. But, I did want to bring this up because this is pretty wild. Yeah, in a bizarre attempt to communicate, thinking that, if we need to communicate with aliens, we'll start with dolphins and try to do this. And so, yeah, giving drugs to dolphins, LSD. I mean, this is such whose idea was this? But again, this is the 60s, and
LSD to everything.
I know. Well, there was a woman that was a part of this for a while, and then there was also a male too that was part of it, and we don't.
The woman is more well known.
Yeah, she definitely is. She definitely is. But I mean, her to her point, it was like she wanted to try to like branch out, literally, but also like, she felt like there was a deeper connection that we could have, not in a sexual way. I mean, she went there, but more of in a sense of just a deeper connection with dolphins. But because of what was going on, NASA, like, they eventually shut it down. But yeah, that's her right there. I forget
Margaret Howe.
Margaret, that was it. Yeah, and the guy's name was Malcolm. Malcolm Brenner was the male that had a connection with all these things. But I mean, to both of their points, the what they learned through this was that dolphins were extremely emotional beings, just like humans, capable of all kinds of range of emotion and understanding. And that was something that they kind of figured out through all of this. But aside from all that, let's get into something a little bit more cool and exciting with dolphins. Scientists wanted to, or marine biologists wanted to see how dolphins would respond if they put a mirror in front. So Jordan, play the audio on this.
The observation window to test the dolphins.
So now we're looking through a window, and they'll be seeing a mirror.
Dolphins don't behave like this, staying in one place and staring, if they simply meet another dolphin. This suggests they understand that what they're seeing isn't another animal, but a reflection of themselves. One action never normally seen is this curious fin wiggling. It's an example of what scientists call self-directed behavior.
Oh, it's
Things
just
the
dancing in front of
dolphins
the mirror.
only do when they're looking in the mirror. Other
Nice.
self-directed behaviors, including looking inside their mouths and twisting to see their belly. They are using the mirror like a tool to look at parts of their own bodies they usually can't see.
This looks nothing like what they do when they're socially interacting with another. They perform all sorts of odd behaviors, much like we might do in front of the mirror to see what we look like when we do that new dance step, or when we just want to see how we look in a new outfit, or what we look like when we do a certain behavior. So it's striking to see these things.
That is so
That's
cool,
so
though.
cool.
Because I mean, when you think of like other animals, I mean, occasionally, every once in a while, there's like a video that will pop up on Instagram or social media or something with a dog kind of responding to a mirror. But most animals don't really. I don't know. Like my cat will always look like jump in front of the mirror, and I'm always thinking like, does it know that can it see its reflection? Does it know that I mean, it doesn't.
I think some animals do know, and then some animals don't know, and it's not even about the species. I think it's more just how smart an animal is.
I agree, to an extent too.
Like,
And
so
I
the cat,
think other animals like notice it's a mirror and just don't care. Like my cat
right?
doesn't seem to care, or doesn't really quite understand. Like it's trying to look beyond the mirror. It's like, oh, what's over there? And it doesn't realize that it's like a reflection of the back of it necessarily. But
That's so
yeah,
cool, though.
that is
Especially
really
the
cool.
fin wiggling thing. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
I mean, it's wild because there's this like aha moment where it's like, oh wow, this is me. This is me. Like, look, it's me. And then it starts like moving around, and then the other dolphin's like, wait, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm looking at myself. So the other dolphin's like, I want to look at myself too. That
So
is just
cool.
so cool. That is just really, really cool. Such a while, because I mean, yeah, they never it's quite amazing considering that they would probably never see a reflection of themselves. I mean, they're in the water, right? There's not
Right,
like a mirror there. Other animals, you can have mirrors in the house and all kinds of things.
right,
But so that's just kind of wild that it recognized it's a mirror.
right.
Like maybe at first it thought it was another dolphin, but then it starts moving and it's like, wait, it's moving the same thing I am. So then it realized it's a reflection. It's just really cool.
All right. We'll go
All
on to number.
right. Moving on from dolphins to chihuahuas. All right, number 3 here. Chihuahua decides to take its owner's SUV on a joyride. Unfortunately, there's not a video of the animal inside except for the still. But what happened was
Oh,
that
there's video right there.
yeah, right there. That's it. That's the woman right there. So she stopped to get gas for her car, and then all of a sudden the car went into reverse due to a mechanical issue that allowed the transmission to change gears without the brake being engaged, and the Chihuahua triggered it all. 5-pound Chihuahua had been left alone. It knocked it in reverse. All of a sudden, the car. I mean, luckily, no. I mean, look at that. I mean, that woman, she like fell down. It could have ran over her. It could have hit multiple cars. I mean, it's just like it barely missed that car. Like
Jeez.
barely. Like that one right there. Like it barely.
Yeah.
It might have even like grazed it, but it's just wild that no one got hurt. But police said Let this be a lesson to everyone to please use caution when leaving pets inside your vehicle. And it's a miracle that no one was seriously injured and that no other vehicles were struck. Yeah, that is just wild that
Oh, this was in Louisiana.
nobody
Okay, this is the same video.
like that. She must have been so freaked out.
Oh
Like, I
yeah.
can't even imagine what she was going through. I mean, that's probably why she fell over. It was just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? That is just incredible. So wild. I wonder if the Chihuahua is freaked out or is just kind of like, well, yeah, cool, whatever.
Man. Had a mechanical issue which allowed the transmission to change gears without someone.
Wonder what
Press
car
brake.
she's in. I
Oh
can't
no,
tell. It looks
can't
like,
tell
I don't know
either.
if it's a, it might be a like a Hyundai or something like that. That's what it looks like. I can't imagine that would be that easy on a Toyota or it doesn't look like a I don't know. It looks like a Hyundai, but I could be wrong.
Does the way a Honda or Hyundai?
Yeah, Hyundai. That's what I meant.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is.
Which could possibly have some all kinds of errors.
Also, I don't know what year it is either. That could also
Right.
too, but that's so crazy. I just can't get over that.
All right.
Right. Number 2. South Florida dog goes viral for his painting skills.
This is wild.
A dog named Monkey. I don't know why you would call your dog Monkey, but that's the name of the dog. Has been learning to do all kinds of tricks for years from its owner. But now this guy named Omar Von Mueller, trained his dog to paint. And this dog is painting a portrait of Jesus. I am not quite sure how I feel about this, but it's
I think it's really cool.
it is cool. I just don't know about the Jesus aspect. I mean, I think in reality, the dog doesn't really know exactly what it's painting. It's probably more trained on brush strokes, and I think that's why
Right.
he's there, and he's got to do a time lapse because it takes the dog a very long time to paint. I mean, it's pretty amazing though.
I mean, it's
But
better
he's
than
been,
what I could do with someone trying to help me do it.
dude, I can't do this. No way. I mean, this dog paints better than I can. I'm not sure when this started. What year did this come out? Let's see. This came out in this just came out. This just came out in April of this year. So they said he's been training up until April for about 6 months. And then he started working at the end of closer to the end of 2024. And now they got like millions of views on Instagram because of it, because he makes videos about it. And and the very first time I saw it, I have to admit, I'm like, is this AI? But then
No,
like,
this is clearly not.
not. Yeah. No, this is real. In fact, there was a news report that actually went to his home and interviewed the guy and literally saw the dog in action. So it's like, yes, it's definitely not AI. Believe it or not, you can actually go on the website, which is Von Mueller's .myshopify.com, and you can literally buy these paintings. They range anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000, and pretty wild. Never in a million years. It's just like,
Right.
what is going on with animals? How do you even train a dog to do this? Let alone like I cannot like there was an elephant that was painting a picture, and it was just very basic, like a sun, like a sunrise over like some trees or something, and it just looks very, very basic. This is like Bob Ross. Like, how in
Yeah,
the
like
world?
the dog's paw print in the corner.
Yeah, how in the world do you get your dog? How do you train a dog to paint? Like, that is just incredible. I don't even know where to begin on this. I guess you would have to know painting yourself, and then it's just like brush strokes. But I mean, like I said, I couldn't even paint this in a million years. Well, maybe in a million years. I couldn't paint this in 40 years.
Abstract art is better than a lot of the like. Look at that.
Look at that. What the heck? What the heck? That is like better than most modern art pieces. 15. Okay, that's a replica card. Okay, so I'm like, you're not buying. If you want to buy the actual artwork, it's like, $1,000. You can buy replicas, I see. But that like St. Mary's, I mean, this is wild. So wild. I mean, it just makes you wonder if the dog understands what it's painting, or like I said, it's just trained on actual brush strokes.
I
But
have no idea.
I can't get over that sun. Not well, that one too, but the one next to it. Go to the one next to it.
This one.
That, what the heck? Like, that is wild. Like, there's so many colors in that. The thing about the Jesus one, it's just kind of one color, and then you have kind of colors in the corner.
Right.
Well, look how I just can't even get over the shadows on the face and the detail of that. I mean, that's just so crazy.
I mean, even with the guy, okay, even if the guy is helping the dog, right?
Yeah,
Like,
could
still,
be.
even still, like, he's still just directing the dog.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Like, that is insane.
I seriously can't get over this. Like, this is one of the wildest things I've seen all year. And the dude's from Florida. Makes me just want to like find
The
out.
dog is not
Go
following the
crazy.
painting at all. He's following the guy's hand.
Yeah. That I know that's what I'm saying. The dog is just kind of like doing its thing, and he's kind of directing it. But still,
Oh.
I mean, it's a dog painting.
Look at the detail in that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I know. I don't even know how you would discipline a dog that much. Like, I can't. Even if somebody was directing me, okay, go down, go. Like, I still wouldn't be able to do. Now, Rob, on the other hand, Rob is like an incredible artist. He can paint anything and do anything. So, I mean, for him, I want to actually hear his things on this, like what he thinks. But
Show this on Friday Night Live because this is crazy.
this is super crazy. I can't. I'm just baffled.
Well,
by
it takes a while for them to do it. That's why they're sped up.
Yeah, it does. And I'm sure there's some pauses. They probably go for like, maybe
Dog's even ripping off the paint.
maybe like 15 minutes, and take a
safe.
break and come back the next day or something like that. So I'm sure it's not continuous, because otherwise it would take a while. But
Right.
man, there's so many people talking about this on social media.
Man, it's wild.
Monkeys art. Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Crazy. So crazy.
I don't even know how, like, the dog seems like he's kind of enjoying himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably very calming, and he's doing something, he's doing work, and he's concentrating. I'm sure the dog is like, happy about it, and he's going to get all kinds of treats and stuff. It just makes me wonder if anyone else has ever done this with dogs. So I'll have to look more into this, but I just can't get over this. This is
wild.
Yeah. Never
And he
seen.
even has the dog doing the shadow work. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And those really thin, delicate lines, like,
Dude, I mean, seriously, he could literally create like a Bob Ross kind of show with this dog, and people would watch it.
Oh yeah. This is so
Like
wild.
even like how he trained the dog to do this. I mean, I would like to see a video on I mean, he said it took like
Happens to
6
be a
months.
Belgian Malinois, once a Craigslist puppy. Monkey has achieved fame not only for his tricks and movie roles, but for his extraordinary talent as a painter. Under his dad's guidance, Monkey has mastered both abstract and realistic styles, creating artwork that is truly exceptional. His abstract pieces are dynamic and expressive, bursting with vibrant energy, while his realistic paintings showcase astonishing detail and precision. Every brushstroke is his own, making each creation a genuine masterpiece. Monkey is the only dog in the world capable of producing artwork of this quality. His art has captured the hearts of many, setting him apart as a trailblazer in the world of canine creativity. His work isn't just remarkable for a dog, it's remarkable.
Definitely AI voice.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Written. It's just too perfect.
Yeah.
Too annoying.
But
Anyway,
even still, like it would still give like the what the heck?
yeah, it's great, amazing.
What he's using a freaking
What the heck? Is that darts?
He's got a slingshot.
What? Then I can't see it very well. That's crazy.
This is Instagram, so I probably can't get much bigger than this.
Maybe you can zoom in, but that's
yeah. Anyway, that's Monkey.
All right, Monkey. Okay, let's go to number 1. I mean, technically that was pretty extreme, but number 1
that's pretty wild.
Also pretty wild.
All right, here we go.
All right, number 1, you've heard of magic mushrooms, but what about music mushrooms? This one's also pretty wild. Yes, that is a mushroom playing a keyboard. So this was put together by a group called Botanica and the Wires, and this strange setup uses sensors to detect electrical fluctuations in a mushroom plant. And then those signals go through this computer-like thing, and it translates it into movement, which then makes them play music. And here's the same group doing it with a hand drum. This is so wild.
This is.
The question is, does it know that it's making music? But it might. I mean, in reality, it's just moving. But this is so crazy.
Sorry, I'm issues with the sound. 1 second here. This one.
You know what their band is called, Jordan?
What?
Fun Guys.
Of course.
Sorry.
Man, this is wild.
This is super wild, though.
Wait, it just starts singing.
What? How are they doing that?
I don't know. It's probably through like a talk box.
Yeah.
Slime.
What the heck? This is so crazy.
This is really cool. This is so wild.
Holy cow.
So there's another guy that I thought when I saw this, I thought you were gonna play this. I didn't know about this thing. This guy, he travels around, and let me see. Pull it up.
Whoa, what the heck? Dude.
How do you figure this out?
Welcome to my Substack, In the Field, exploring the connections between bioelectricity, music, spirituality, and ecology. I'm Modern Biology. I make music with plants and mushrooms, and for the last 4 years, I've been traveling the globe sharing my passion. I've learned so much and encountered so many questions. How does this work? How can I do this myself? What gear do I need? And what does it all mean? In the Field is my new home on the internet, outside the constraints of social media.
Let's see. He hooks up more than just mushrooms, though.
Man, this is crazy.
This is so wild, though. Especially
Whoa.
like back to these. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, "What the heck
What's
is this?"
this? Play this.
This is that first group. They're having this tree play this. So wild. Let's skip forward a little bit. Apple tree making music with a guitar and handpan.
I mean, I guess everything has bioelectrical signals, and once you are able to tap into that, that's wild. You'd think you could make like energy this way, though, somehow. Like I'm really curious on his setup. Like, does he have an external power source that he's using, or is it just?
I'm probably just for the instruments, maybe. But
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, just it's kind of like you need like some kind of phantom power to at least turn it on. But then it's like the movements itself all come from nature and the trees and the plants. So that's pretty wild. There is something called plant wave.
This is one where it's actually painting.
Painting, that's right.
The music, I'm sure, is probably the music that they made with it.
That is so
Man.
wild.
This is crazy. This channel is the Bionic and the Wires. They have a website. so crazy though.
Nuts. I don't even know. I
I'm like, how did someone come up with this idea? I'm like, oh wait, I've kind of figured out how someone can probably come up with this idea.
Yeah, I know, really, so amazing. Really is. What website are you on?
This is Bionic and the Wires. I'll put it down
Bionic
here.
and the Wires. Very
Put it
cool.
on screen so everyone can see it.
Yeah. Oh, we got to try this sometime, Jordan.
That's the website.
Bionic. Oh, you know what I said? I called it Bionica, but okay, it's Bionic and the Wires. I said it wrong earlier.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I just saw it as one word, and I was like Bionica, but yeah, Bionic and the Wires. So it's very cool. Yeah, because I was saying that. That's
Also,
cool,
for
man.
those, that's the website for the dog's art, by the way.
Oh
too.
yeah, von-mullers.myshopify.com.
In case anybody's wondering about where to find the dog art.
Get your dog art.
So, if anybody
Oh
wants
man, crazy. Yeah, this was a fun
this
episode.
is a really cool episode. There's a lot of really cool stuff on here.
I know. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It wasn't as dark as some of the stuff that we've done in the past either. It's kind of cool.
I know. That's why I was like, yeah, let's do something a little lighter, because we're gonna go heavy on some of the ghost stuff again, and that's why
Well, we have a whole bunch of like ghost things we're gonna be like getting into and talking about here soon, especially with the coming months with Halloween coming up.
Yep, that's for sure. Cool.
I'm sharing one of the first videos I ever saw on the internet of a ghost. We're getting to that a little bit later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what we wanted to get into. We'll definitely talk about that. So cool stuff, you guys. Well, I hope you liked today's episode. Send us a email at weirdernews@rise.tv if you come across anything weird, and share it with us. And also let us know which one you guys liked in the comments. And if you have any musical mushrooms, let us know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or weird animals doing funny things, or funny animals doing weird things, whichever makes sense. All right. Well, thanks you guys for hanging out, and thanks Jordan for being here, and stay weird, you guys. And until next time, we'll see you out on the edge. Take care, everyone.